Hi buddy, welcome back to Sky Factory 4, episode 7, I think. Hang on, I wrote it down and I forgot. Episode 7. I wasn't wrong. Problem is I've got a piece of paper with lots of numbers written on them and scribbled out and I'm never sure. Anyway, a few of you are recently, as the time I'm recording this, not the time you're viewing this, have mentioned that I need to make one of these, and I did, but thank you for things. Now, I wanted to point out I am recording about 2 weeks in advance, so about 4 episodes, so if you do make suggestions, suggestions are always welcome, but I may have actually already got there. Those achievements, by the way, all from my test world, so you can ignore those. The log files come over, and I'm just cooking up some charcoal here at the moment with a view to doing something. So I have lit up a little bit more in the area. Through here there was a cave and I've managed to get that lit up a little bit better, so we should get less of that wow sounds, which is so endearing. We do need to get these guys locked away, and I need to do something about crops, because we want to use the sandwich maker. Sandwich maker requires bread. Incidentally, I've also put into place the bone meal and the petrified resin saplings in. It seemed kind of silly not to. And I've and ahed a lot about what to do this episode, whether to concentrate on getting the food situation sorted or whether to concentrate on getting the storage situation sorted. And I think today we are going to do the storage. No, idiot, food. So to that end, first things first, I haven't got much in the way of walls, but that doesn't matter because I do have much in the way of a lot of cobblestone. Oh, come on. Thank you. So we'll get those in. Yep, that's for. So first things first, we need to just find these guys, these fellas, a little home, and we're going to do it the usual way by blocking them in with a wall, and then we'll do a little bit of, well, I probably should have done this first, shouldn't I? There we go. Hup, and hup. And then hup. Hang on, I've got a hup. There we go. The fine art of wall jumping. And yeah, we'll grab you, pop you in, and it just keeps them out of the way, because they're going to trample everything otherwise. Right, I'm wondering, while we're thinking about this, whether we should just go around and see if there are any more. Hang on. Hup, hup, hup. There we go. There's a chicken over here, I know. So we'll definitely grab you if we can and pop you into the. Let's turn that off because it's annoying. Hello, thank you, and you. I think I'm just gonna drop you straight down. Oh, I can't wall jump though with this, though, can I? I suppose we'll just do that. Get a little bit of that going. Come back over here. Go hup, hup, and hup. There you go, join your brethren. Now, in theory, we should be safe, other than the possibility of mob spawns, animal spawns in there, but I'm just wondering, because we did lose our pig earlier, and I did notice that there's a sheep down there, but that's not what I'm after. Hup. There was a pit. There's quite a few animals down here, actually. Maybe we should go and grab them while we can. Yeah, I'll do that. Be back in a second, I suppose. Alright, we've done that, so that should also be done, so we'll grab those quickly, and I suppose I might as well just cook those 2 eggs while I'm at it. And this lot I want to turn into charcoal blocks. Why? They're more portable. No, there is a reason, and we're going to come to it, but right now we are going to pop that, and keep that out, and we are going to grab a stack or so of that, I think. Keep on wanting to crouch and punch those, and I know it's not right, but there you go. So what we're going to do is from here we go 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the corner blocks of all of this area, so we're going to get a farm space built that covers this, and this is going to be a wheat farm. Nothing going to be nothing fancy about it at this stage. It's just going to be a wheat farm. I did wonder about you trying to use fertilized dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. I don't think it's necessary though. I don't know whether it even works. I mean, it's specifically listed as being for bonsai, which, you know, is another ball game entirely. So what we'll do is we'll fill this lot in like so. That wall will form a handy part of this, and then we'll probably just use some of these slabs just to edge the build off a little bit. It's not necessary, but we'll do it anyway, and ultimately this will be the center block there. So I'm going to grab this, I'll get it walled off, and I should be back in a mo. Alright, little crop area, nothing fancy, nothing, you know, nothing to get excited about or write home about. Start off, let's make a sprinkler. Sprinkler from thing. Bone blocks, iron bars, water bucket. Right, first things first then, we need some bone blocks. I happen to have planted petrified bone over here, which we can go and pop you. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to want more of this, but we'll leave it as is for now. And we're going to need some iron bars and a bucket of water, and that will make us a sprinkler. Now I don't think I've got any iron bars made, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are going to make a lot of iron bars though, because when we get onto storage, they're integral. Was it that? No, that? Yes. And there we go. There's our 6 sprinkler achievement. Again, for the second time this episode. No, we didn't make it the first time we were testing. So we are going to pop a block down there. We're going to pop you on that. We're going to get you, and we are going to quickly hoe that, and that will do. Now these are actually out of range. This only has a range of 3 blocks in all directions, but I'm going to do 4 anyway, just because the water source block hydrates to 4, and doing it to 3 would offend my sensibilities. Oh, I want a bone meal. That's what I was after. So the next thing we need to do is fill that field. And to do that, we're going to take all of those and we're going to turn them all into lots of bone meal, and then we're going to basically make a whole load of wheat and get a whole load of seeds. Let's just do that quickly and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, and with those 2 seeds, that is that, and I've got best part of a stack and a bit of things. Now this is fine. I can leave it exactly as is and just come along and harvest it periodically, and we'd probably be fine. But where's the fun in that? So we're going to just drop the wheat off over here. I left some seeds. I always like to keep one of something just in case. And the next thing we're going to have a look at is a petrified fuel generator. So if we're going to go into automation, we need power. So the first thing, simplest power we've got is probably this one. Well, it's not the simplest. There are a great many power sources in this one. This one is probably the easiest for us to make right now, assuming we can make plastic. Now, we get dry rubber by making a latex processing unit. So that's going to be awkward, isn't it? How am I going to get... I suppose we could... let me have a look at generator. I did notice, and I wondered why anybody in the right mind would ever want to build this. So we can make the machine casing. This is the pitiful fuel generator. Now the other generators we've got are simple combustion generator, which that might actually work. Upgradable. That can be used then to make various other things, including an upgradable combustion generator. Let's have a look at the simple generators mod before I go running off down that one. Speed upgrade, operation, stack, stock. That is nothing. That's simple storage networks. That's why I'm not getting anything helpful there. Yeah, there really does. Okay, fine. Well, this might be the option to go with then. So we need a redstone block. That's the first thing out the gate. Let's go with this one. Iron, 3 of. Okay, it's not a problem. We've got lots and lots of iron. Iron, a smooth stone, and a furnace. Oh, I've got that. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, just do what you're doing. Let me. Yeah, I'm not quite up to furnace levels yet. 1 furnace. Redstone. Well, do that, shall we? So this thing has capacity 32,000, fuel buffer, and we can stick the fuel in there. Excellent. So that's power. Very simple power, nothing overly complex. The next thing I want to do is into cyclic, and I want to have a look at the we'll find it eventually. Harvester. So we need a dispenser. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and that's just a bit of redstone and some cobble, which I suppose I should at least carry a stack around. Take a little bit of redstone, a little bit of that, and that should give me the dispenser. Where? He's got to be... Yeah, he's got to be over there. I can't see how he's any other. You're still going to get the odd one. There's nothing much. Well, there's plenty I can do about it. 3 obsidian. Okay, that's simple enough. If we can get this going correctly, anyway. And so there's our 3 obsidian. Couple of quartz. I know where I've got quartz. That's not a problem. It's over here. And we'll take a couple of those, and we'll stick the other 2 back just over there for now. That's a couple of quartz. Emeralds and diamonds. 1 diamond. emeralds are outside. We can go and have a look at what's going. Wow, can't we? While we're at it. Oh, there he is. Right, hang on a second. Dead. Wow. That didn't hang around, did it? Emerald. If I were an emerald tree, where would I be? I'd be there, and I would do that, like so. But I wanted two, didn't I? Of course I did. There we go. There's a couple. Right, so that should give us everything we need, I think, for the harvester. It did. I'm going to sleep, actually. Just because, even though I'm fairly confident that I've lit everything up properly, it doesn't hurt to be that little bit safer, does it? And what we shall do, I think, is we'll come in here and we'll get our generator, our harvester, I should say, pointing the correct way. We're going to preview, and then we're going to go to a 9x9, covers that. It's going to be on with a redstone signal. What we'll do is we'll actually come in underneath, I think, and we'll place our generator there and give it some fuel. That should go in there. It's a peculiar one, this one, because I want to do it on area harvest anyway. Let me just pop that down like so. What do I want to do? Should we try a button? We could try a button. Didn't help great deal that, did it? Okay, that's not the answer then. Let's go with the age-old. Actually, I don't even need to make that, do I? But too late. We'll have to. Let it turn down. It's going to use its power up. And then off. Now, what can we do with seeds? Anything or nothing. We can make fertilizers. And we can make base crafting seeds. We can make infernium seeds. We can make mycelium seed. We can make seeds for various animals. Horse. Evoke. Ooh. Why would I want that? I suppose I might want it. I don't know. Sheep seeds, creeper seeds, spider, witch, villager, zombie, magic beans. Now these are actually pretty good, and that's not bad. But what we really wanted was the ability to grab that lot. And now we'll just leave that, and whenever it's full, click done. This thing will generate power. It will eventually store in here. You can see it's going in. It's not the fastest in the world, but it'll do. I'm going to keep the button. No, I'm not. That joke only works when you got blood magic. All right. Let me behave a little bit. Let me get some of this. Get me some more of that. Let me make some bready bread. Bread. And bread. That's a goodly amount of bread. Now I presume we can put you in here, and if I were to go and do that, I would get a sugar donut sandwich. The quality is bland and it would feed a fair bit. Now it feeds a lot. Double, triple, quadruple. 13 hanks, 15 and 11. Now the problem is, by putting too much in, you end up with something that is actually quite wasteful. Let's just go and see what else we can do to improve the flavour of this. Bit of bacon. We should have just ordinary donuts, but yeah, I don't think any of these are going to help me a great deal. We could fry a whole load of eggs though. That would go, wouldn't it? Bacon, eggs, and donut. Yeah, don't comment. Yeah, it's this is going to be weird enough as it is. Can we do? Can we? We can't cook you at all. You're just ready then. Okay. We have eggs. There's eggs. There's fuel. What else? I've still got some eggs there. And I mean, we could use these. I honestly can't see a great deal of point. What happens if we were to go here and go... A bacon sandwich is pretty good. A bacon donut sandwich is also pretty good. Because I tend to not let my hunger drop that far down. So, you know, anything more than 13 hanks is wasted, and the saturation level is okay. But what I'm interested in, I had some eggs, didn't I? Is a fried egg, bacon and fried sugar donut sandwich. Sounds lovely. Does nearly a whole bar, 369.5. And 11 saturation. Jeez. Oh, you made... Damn it. I'm annoyed now. Oh well, doesn't matter. We'll go through them first. And yeah, so we got some sandwiches. We can go better than that, I'm sure. But we'll work our way through that. Let me have a look at what I want to do next, and I shall be right back with you. Alright, so first thing, storage-wise, we need to do is think about chests. Chests and barrels are fine. They do the job. They're not perfect, but they do the job. The next level up is improved chests. Now, in most mod packs, that's normally done with iron chest mod, but in this pack, it's done with the compact chest mod. So to use that, we need to make a compact chest builder, which is that, and we shall jump and pop you down here for now. That's fine. That can go in there. So this thing allows us to build a backpack or a chest. Now, we haven't got much in the way of leather, so that's a consideration. And I'm not actually sure. Do we have any trickery for getting leather? We can dry rotten flesh in a drying basin, or in a mechanical drying basin. And we can dry cooked meat foods on a drying rack. Okay. So if I said I wanted 24 columns by 12 rows, I don't think I want 24 columns. If I said I wanted 10, let's go for 10 by 10. It's a reasonable thing. 100 slot bag, isn't it? Of course, we need to find a hue we like such as, say, there. And then we need plaster. Oh, you nasty git. Doesn't matter, because we can go over here. And we can make a silly sized chest. 24 columns, 12 rows. That requires a number of chests, a number of iron, a number of fences, and a number of clay. Right, that's our first mission. So 18 chests. That should be easy enough. That's 32 chests. There you go, have 32 chests. Stack of iron. That should also be pretty easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, one short. Bang. Stack of fences. Oh God, here we go. Hang on. I've got plenty of let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Fence gates, idiot. You know, it really throws you out with when they change recipes, but there you go. That's 3 stacks of fences. We only needed 1. That's good. The rest can go, I don't know, in there for now. This is all going to be academic momentarily anyway. And there's a stack of clay blocks. We only need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Build. There's a large chest with lots of storage, and I actually need to adjust my scale. Try it at normal. Yeah, that's doable, I suppose. Let me just try the next one up. I don't think that's going to work, is it? Actually, no, that's all right. Large. We'll go with large. All right, so we have a chest. Now, why the hell do I want a chest that big? Well, we can make multiple chests that big, for starters, and replace all of this. These I'm going to stick with barrels, although I might move to files later. The next thing we need to look at is simple, and that requires us for simple storage network. Now, I've never used this mod before, but I've seen it. It is essentially applied energistics lightweight. I really can't think of a fairer way of saying it. So what we got going on here is we need a storage network master and a storage request table. And both of those are going to use some stuff, but they all start off with this stuff, storage cable. That's just used as slabs and iron. Again, if we go and grab you and maybe one more, because I think we're going to need a few of these anyway. We're going to need more than that actually, but and we should be good to do that with those. What? Oh, of course. There and there. That will give me 40. That's a good starting point. Good as any. And then we take the storage master, which uses 4 blocks of quartz and a diamond. Well, we can handle that, no problem. We'll just go and borrow one of these. 4 blocks, wasn't it? I think. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. One day we will go off and explore out of this bubble, by the way. This is not the only place we are going to live. Look at Jesus. Sorry, I just need to go and have a little peek around here. Preferably with that ready. Oh, there's a bouncy creeper. You can tell I've not lit up, can't you? Hi. Pow. Oh, you were very lucky creeper. Not so lucky now. There we go. Get that back. Right. That looks like a... Oh, hello. How are you doing, sir? Allow me to introduce you to the offer of the month, an arrow in the face. Right, let me get on. Stop playing. So, yeah, we are We need a diamond. That's our next requirement. Diamond sapling. Here, no, here. And you just do that. Take just the one for now. It's amazing, this mod with these things. And this is actually doing pretty good and all. So armed with that, we should be able to make one of them. And then we need one of those, which uses 4 gold and a crafting bench. 4 gold. Bang. And a crafting bench. Let's just get that done. 4 gold. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And that gives me that. Now here's the question, where do I put these? My temptation is to build them in here somehow. Let's have you out and put you over here. And then we'll have you out, and you're going to chuck me a whole load of stuff, aren't you? Yes, you are. And you can go over here like so, with you had chests. What had iron bars? Nothing, did it? Have I got anything in my inventory that doesn't belong there? Don't. Some of those. That was it, really, isn't it? And then if we were to go and do this, there's a third block that comes into this route. So we'll do that. Take you out. We'll pop a torch here and here. And we're going to put the storage master can go there. Does nothing. And there's our request storage table, and still there's nothing connected. Right. A couple of those. We'll just pop these underneath for the moment, just so the things are now. Oh, hello. It's actually finally kicked in. So you should recognise this looks pretty much like a standard applied energistics kind of look. So what I want to do, we need to make some more cables. And we need a storage link cable, which is 4 of those and a chest. Chests are cheap. We'll make some of them. And those are cheap, so we'll make some of those. And what shall we do? I think come in. Yeah, this works. So we come in along here, underneath. We'll get there eventually. And once we get so far in, we should be able to, I think this will do it. That should be the controller. Do I need, I don't think I need that. I think you just need to be like that, don't you? I think. Let me jump out. So this is not a mod I've used before, so we can see, oh damn, we've got 1 storage cable and a storage request table. That's fine. That's exactly what should be there. And then here, I'm very tempted. Hang on, let me just try that again. So this bit here, there, and there will block off like so, and we'll stick a storage link cable in there. This I want to make priority 10. So there is a reason for this. It'll input and output. There's no import filter, there's no blacklist, and we can take this box and we can place it there. And that, hang on, do I need to do it the other way around? Let me just try that. Better. Lower items go later in the actual cycle, so we can take you and bring you all the way down, and we can bring you down here. Do I want to be this low down? I don't actually want to be this low down, do I? So we'll take that, grab you, now these blocks are full as far as placing is concerned, so yeah, you do need to plan your building accordingly, because you can't, even though you'd think you can reach past them, you can't. And there, and there. Lovely, and that should, if I clear that and chuck you in there, there's my clay. Take it out, not a problem. So that's that. I would like, if I've not got one, which I don't appear to have, I would like to do that and get you in there for now. That kind of works. And we can just pop this down like so. And then we can quite literally, well, let's pop that, and that away, those and those away, and those away for now. And they're all in there, and that is great and wonderful, and is exactly how it should be. Oh, and the clay needs to go away as well. Anything we got can be going into those, that's good. So that's fine on that bit. And I'm not entirely sure how long I've been recording, but I'm probably coming close to the end of this episode. But as you can see, we've got a very simple storage network, and I can come into, well, I can come into here, and we can take all of this stuff here, and that, except the slabs of course, that can all come across into there, and we can just hammer all of this stuff away as we want and get rid of this lot. Now this lot can then be replaced by more of these, and we can actually start, if we wanted to, for example, we could start to be sensible, but what's the point? You'll see why when we move further into some of the other mods, but why I feel the answer is what's the point. But right now I'm just going to tidy this up. I'm going to call this one an episode right here. Next episode we're going to expand this system, and we are going to include these chests are going, these crafting tables are going. We'll probably come and kind of centralize these a little bit better as well. Yeah, but we got food and we're starting to get some storage, which should be good. So until next time, thanks for watching guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.